We return to the men's second round here at the 2023 CT1 WDF Lakeside World Championship. And we welcome back to the stage the reigning Cyprus Classic, Cyprus Masters and Swedish Open champion from Switzerland, Thomas Junghans. His opponent makes his Lakeside World Championship debut, the former Swedish Open and twice Hong Kong Open champion, Kai Van Leung.
Kai Van Leung against Thomas Junghans. Another game which on paper looks very, very hard to call. We've already seen Thomas Junghans in action and it was a strange sort of game really. He was meant to be on first the night he played against David Pallett, but because of Pallett's personal circumstances, his wife gave birth to a daughter. That match was scheduled for last, so Junghans was made to wait a little bit longer than anticipated. And there was also the problem with Pallett suffering a bit of dartitis, which was clearly on show. Professional job, though, from Junghans, averaging 82.6. And he certainly showed there is nothing wrong with the scoring power. 4 180s and a 171. When things are hooked up, Junghans is a hugely dangerous competitor. 4 WDF titles to his name right now, including a couple in Cyprus. I'm sure he'll be wanting to buy a holiday home there, the amount of success he's had. But he's up against the number 10 seed Kai Van Leung, nicknamed Fat Beauty. Yes, that is an actual nickname. He's won 4 titles in his WDF career.
You, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg.
And he's tried to time his form really well coming into this. An Irish Classic winner as recently as last month. And during that tournament, he did record a ton plus average in beating Lewis Gurney by 4 legs to 2. A very, very dangerous player on his day. Expect to see some big scores here.
140.
Just like that one. Both players in their debut years on this stage, and Thomas Junghans has not taken too long to really reacquaint himself.
$140.
Two-time Hong Kong winner Kai Van Leung in his homeland.
$66.
Did win a PDC Tour card back in 2020, which in truth is probably the worst possible year to win one, with a lot of the calendar being kiboshed over the following 2 years. Never quite worked out for him on that circuit. Reached a couple of last 16s in Players' Championship events. That was about as good as it got.
58. Kai, you require 121.
His full focus now is on Lakeside, and his full focus now is on treble 17, which he gets. One at the bolt,
96. Thomas, you require 156.
I've got a feeling this is going to be a fine game of darts.
Kai, you require 25.
9 for double 8. Double 4.
21. Thomas, you require 76.
3 chances spurned to break the throw in the first leg. And Thomas Younghans is in no mood to give him second chances.
Second leg, it's Kai throwing first.
Don't think it was an intentional treble 16, but it's classic happy accident shot.
140. $100. 51.
'Been super so far from the Hong Kong player
65.
in terms of the average. I'm about 98 at the moment. And he showed his best form when he did win that tour card. He averaged a couple of 107s on the day in January 2020. His best Pro Tour average came in 2021, 106.5 against Alan Suter.
95.
He is a lethal scorer. Thomas Younghans proved to be the same against Dave Pallett.
77. 100. 77. Thomas, you require 141. 55. Kai, you require
slight off leg for Kai Fan, but he can rescue it. Another bullseye attempt. This one a long way wide.
Thomas, you require 86.
Now it's the bullseye for Younghans.
52. Kai,
Similarly inaccurate.
44.
Four tops.
Game shot.
Kai Fan Leung gets a leg on the board.
Kai Fan Leung. Third leg, it's Thomas to throw first. Game on.
Have met once before. It came in June, the Helvetia Open last 16. Younghans was a 4-2 winner against Kai Fan Leung, even though the latter had the higher average.
$85. $125.
Nick Rolls, our referee today. We are a referee down.
59.
Christian Sorensen is feeling a little bit of a cold at the minute, so if you're watching Christian, we hope you get well soon and get back to action tomorrow if possible. Second 180 already for Thomas Younghans. 2.5 legs in. Make sure you give us more. Same goes for you, Kai.
180. Thomas should require 151.
Cracking setup. Means Kai Fan Leung is potentially stranded. Should go down to treble 19.
137. Thomas, you require
This has
32.
been a high quality game.
Game
in every department for Thomas Younghans. 2 from 3 on the doubles and a couple of 180s.
Kai to throw first. Game on. $84. $125.
Given one shout out already to our stricken referee Christian Sorensen. I'm going to give another one. And a very friendly chap called Jason, who's been in the crowd over the past couple of days, come over to me and have a little chinwag with me in between comms. He very kindly asked me to give a shout out to his wife Loz. So if you're watching, hope you had a great time at Lakeside. We hope to see you back this time next year.
$45. $100.
Might look to incorporate the bullseye.
90.
Percentages said he should have done it with the second dart, but he got the treble 20, so went down. Doesn't work out for him anyway.
$100. $95. Thomas, you require 95.
Well, I think during the break, Kai Fan Leung might want to practice the bullseye. He's not even hit the 25 on occasions when he's been looking for it. That's how you do it. Of course, it was Younghans who started this game, so he did win the ball in the practice room.
63.
But he misses a dart for the first set.
90.
Well, it was a big risk to go for the ball anyway, but that's a beauty. And 56. That one is wide. Pretty questionable decision for Kai Fan Leung to go for the bull first with Younghans on 32.
$16.
Younghans, rather surprisingly, was not punished.
34.
Now, is he going to go straight at this? Double 8. We do not have a level
26.
set.
Thomas, you require 16.
This was Younghan's problem against Pallet. Double 4.
12.
Won the first leg
You
there.
require 8.
Does not win a set clincher just yet anyway.
Game shot, and the fourth
Kai Van
leg.
Leung levels
Kai
up.
Van Leung. Fifth leg, it's Thomas to throw first. Game on. $16.
Possibly going to put the jinx here, but this has got 5 sets
100.
written all over it. $100. $100. $60. Kai Van Leung just throwing a few ghost darts in the background. Reminiscent of the great Paul Lim. Why wouldn't you copy him?
180.
Thomas Younghan's missed 7 darts to win the first set.
$57.
Yet it's looking likely he will trail.
121.
Now this is where using the bull first start might be sensible.
$43.
Has to stay straight or go down to the 17s.
57. Kai, you require 78.
Tops. Moves across.
58. Thomas, you require 167. $26. Kai, you require
Very poor
20.
setup. Kai Van Leung should pounce. And he does.
Shot, and the first set. Kai Van Leung.
His first ever set at Lakeside.
Second set.
And it's one that
First
he
leg,
can
it's
add to the
Kai
winning
throw
column.
first. Game on. $96.
Had some really good tournaments lately as the man from Hong Kong. Semi-finals of the Swiss Open where he lost to Aaron Turner. Quarter-final in the British Classic where he lost to our very own Tavis Dudney, who's doing a terrific job alongside his dad Dave with the scoring.
140.
Giving our referee Nick Rolls all the help he needs so that he's got the right numbers ahead of him.
$96. 58. $140.
Good score from Thomas, but it doesn't leave a finish. That most certainly does.
140. $57. Kai, you require 67.
Double 8. Double 4.
63. Thomas, you require 108.
Needs the treble. Gets the treble. Gets the leg against the throw.
And the first leg. Thomas Younghans.
Well, apart from the real meltdown in the fourth leg of set one,
Game on.
Thomas Younghans has been absolutely terrific on the doubles. He looks more likely than his opponent to be clinical there.
96. $99. $100. $43. $72. $100.
Might look at the treble 19 here. 7/19 leaves a ton.
99.
Three 180s for Kai van Leeuwen. Puts him in the driving seat now.
134.
Unless Thomas Younghans can find a special checkout.
$58. Kai, you require 79.
Tops.
39.
And still
Thomas, you
can't take a
require
double out at the
76.
first time of asking.
$36. Kai, you require
Thomas
40.
Younghans breaks the habit. High and wide.
No score. Thomas, you
Kai van
require
Leeuwen has only
40.
got himself to blame that he's not further ahead.
Game shot. And the
Younghans is in
second
no
leg.
mood to show
Thomas
any
Younghans.
mercy.
Third leg, it's Kai throwing first. 95. $41. $100. $60.
This game is being played in a section of the draw where all the seeded players have won. The winner here faces Chris Landon, who we saw dispatch Davy Kerwin earlier. And then the winner of that will face the winner of last year's champion Neil Duff, or Martin Turner, the 15 seed.
140. Kai, you require 167. $57. $140. Kai, you require 110.
Went looking for treble 18 to leave double.
54. Thomas, you require 120.
120 to level the game up. That's a good start. Darts really do stand up in the board, so this could be tricky.
100. Kai, you require 56.
Finally, Kai van Leeuwen takes a dart at the double on the first attempt.
Fourth leg, it's Thomas to throw first. Game on.
It's just a hold of throw. It will raise those confidence levels.
$80.
Almost going to have a game of bounce out bingo in every match. Call out when you think it'll happen.
121. $58. $60. $95. $60.
Go to the 18s.
98.
And does. Clear-headed thinking.
$77. Thomas, you require
Single one made that shot so much more difficult for Kai van Leeuwen. 18s could be the port of call again on the arm.
134.
Second set is in the grasp of Thomas Younghans.
$95. Thomas, you require 36.
Thomas Younghans does claim the second set.
Thomas Younghans.
And wrestles back the throw. A very watchable game of darts so far. The 180s have been flowing, 5 in total. Kai Fan Leung has missed several opportunities. He'll probably be the one walking off stage feeling the most regretful, but it is Thomas Younghans who claims the second set. 1-1 is the scoreline. Kai-Fan Leung and Thomas Younghans locked at 1 set apiece. Both sets going against the throw, so we are going to be back with Thomas Younghans, who has been particularly good with his doubling. Lovely 108 finish to start the charge in set 2. And then finishes of 40 and 36 were enough to beat Kai-Fan Leung, who has had darts to win all but 2 of the legs, including the previous one before the break. The scoring from the Hong Kong thrower
Third set,
has
first
been
leg,
good.
it's Thomas to throw
The doubling,
first.
less
Game
so.
on.
Just 4 from 21. And it's a ratio that does not often lead to wins on the big stage.
180.
Dead level in sets and dead level on 180s. 3 apiece.
59. $96. $60. $58. $57.
Early indications suggest the break has not benefited Kai-Fan Leung. Another dart on the floor.
80. $60. Thomas, you require 87.
12 darts without a treble means Thomas can pretty much light a cigar. Does not need to go the bull route.
Game
Instead goes
shot
treble
on the
10 at
first
tops.
leg. Thomas Younghans. Second leg, it's Kai throwing first. $100. $60. $60. $58. $41.
Well, the Kai-Fan Leung power scoring looks like it's been left in the players' room.
$133.
Thomas Younghans has brought his with him.
$81. $46.
goes downstairs.
59.
Still doesn't exactly chip away a big amount of the score.
$140.
Not like
You
that.
require 160. $60. Thomas, you require 64.
$16 for double 16 for a break of throw.
Game
He is
shot,
absolutely lethal.
Thomas Younghans.
He is barely missing a
Third leg,
beat.
it's Thomas to throw first. Game on. $140. $100. $100. $100. $60. $125.
Frustration with the single 5. Max would have given Leung a great chance to just get a bit of control back in the game. Thomas seems to be dictating things now.
60. $61. Thomas, you require 141.
Probably not enough. Won't matter if Thomas Younghans takes out 141.
$89. Kai, you require
Even that just injects
115.
extra pressure into the veins of Kai Fan Leung. Treble 20. Double 18. A huge dart. And Kai Fan Leung takes it.
Third leg, Kai Fan Leung. Fourth leg, it's Kai to throw first. Game on.
No wonder he decides to celebrate. A measured celebration, but you can sense the relief.
$42.
Doubling masterclass in this set. 3 from 3.
$58.
But crucially, 2 of them have been Younghans.
$137. $140. 55. $59. $59.
You can sense the exasperation.
120.
But you also have to praise the resilience and the level-headedness of Thomas Younghans to just step up and throw that third dart plumb in the treble 20.
140. Thomas, you require 124.
Looked like a bit of stardust came off them flights, landing on the board. What Kai's hoping to bring to this tournament.
Kai, you require 68.
Double 16. Kai Fan Leung takes it.
Kai Fan Leung.
Interesting approach. You don't tend to see many left-handers prefer that section of the board. Just always associate them with the 10s and the tops. It could be the biggest 180 of the match.
$140.
Both players showing what they're made of.
$57. $97. $140. $45.
Misses the chance to get down to a finish. $92. Treble 19.
43.
Oh, it's a horror miss.
Thomas, you require 32. Game
Thomas Younghans has turned this around.
Set. Thomas Younghans. Fourth set, first leg. It's Kai to throw first. Game on. $82. $125.
Always looks so remarkably focused on stage. One of those players who seemingly doesn't blink when he's at the hockey.
140. 40. $83.
Doesn't like that, but should have time. And he will.
$45. $140. $100. Kai, you require 56.
Youngans isn't on a finish, but he doesn't want to be messing around. And doesn't.
Game short, and the first leg.
He did a little bit.
Kai Fan Leung. Second leg, it's Thomas to throw first. Game on.
But the miss big number, Academic. $100. $57. $140. Very watchable game, this. Two slightly different styles. A little bit quicker and looser from Kai Fan Leung. More methodical approach from Thomas Younghans. But it has been truly fascinating. Darren Johnson and Denny Aldi-Carter have got a fair bit to live up to. The final game of the afternoon session, and then this evening we welcome Danny Lauby to the stage for the first time against Jarno Bottenberg. Aileen de Graaf comes up against Nicole Renault. And then we get round 3 underway in the men's tournament. Andy Barton's against Gary Stone. That could be a proper classic before Wesley Pleisier and James Richardson close out the evening.
139.
Thomas Younghans 62 points away from closing out this leg.
16. Thomas, you require 62.
One dart at tops.
42.
The last few legs haven't been particularly close. One player has tended to take the advantage, go off into the distance.
44. Thomas, you require 20. Game short on the second leg.
Thomas Younghans levels up set 4.
Third leg, it's Kai throwing first.
He is 2 legs away from victory. And a last 16 appearance against Chris Landman.
58. $140.
Kai Fan Leung looking to avoid becoming a seeded casualty. Seeing the demise of Peter Machin, Mark Barilli, Barry Copeland and James Hurrell. All of those went out on Monday. The only seed we lost yesterday was John Scott, who was parachuted in as a seeded player. The big boys on the whole have shown
85.
why they are the seeds.
$59. $140.
But at the start of this match, Kai Fan Leung was mustered in the scoring phase. That has declined as the game has worn on. Younghans looks poised to break. Another one of those leaves a ton.
117. Thomas, you require 36. Game
Thomas Younghans is in a position that every darts player wants to be in. He is throwing for the match.
Fourth leg, it's Thomas to throw first. Game on. $85.
Kai Fan Leung has had just 4 darts at a double in the last 9 legs. He is fading away
60.
because of too many treble-less visits like that.
$85. $58. $97. $100.
Not getting close enough.
$140.
Has to fill this up. I think he knows
81.
his time is coming.
Thomas, you require 94. $54.
It all started so promisingly, winning the first set.
$105. Thomas, you require 40. Game.
Tots for Thomas
Shot.
secures his passage into round 3.
Thomas Younghans.
He is proving to be a very worthy debutant here on the Lakeside stage. Kai Fan Leung looks disappointed. He started off in fine fettle with some great scoring, but wilted as the game wore on. A strong performance from Thomas Younghans, particularly in the doubling sector. He is going to give Chris Lamman one proper game in the last 16. A losing debut for Kai van Leeuwen because he's gone down 3-1. Switzerland's Thomas Junghans goes through. Coming up next, we have got the final game in the afternoon session as number 14 seed Darren Johnson faces the Netherlands' Denny Oldekalter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue the men's second round here at the 2023 CT1 WDF Lakeside World Championship. And we welcome back to the stage a man enjoying his Lakeside World Championship debut, the former British Classic and Swedish Masters champion from the Netherlands, Denny Oldekalter. His opponent also makes his Lakeside World Championship debut, the reigning Northern Ireland Open champion from England, Darren Johnson.
At the age of 58, Darren Johnson is finally realizing his dream to play on the Lakeside stage. And he arrives here in very fine fettle indeed. He has made a habit of reaching the latter stages in tournaments. He's reached at least the semi-finals in each of his last three in the WDF system, losing to Mark Barilli and Michael Bushner in a couple of different tournaments in Malta. He reached the Swedish Open final as well, losing out to the man who we've just seen pick up a victory in Thomas Junghans. His real preparation in coming here came on the Modus Super Series stage, where he was beaten by another man we've seen at Lakeside already, Leonard Gates. Denny Oldekalter, though, comes into this game having won his first fairly comfortable win against Anthony Allen, average of around about 86. Another of the Dutch contingent here looking to cause something of a surprise. Kai van Leeuwen, the latest seed to exit the tournament. Darren Johnson does not want to face the same fate, and it will be Denny to get the game off and underway. Arrived onto the stage with a classically Dutch walk-on, we could say. Loud and proud. He's also been a big success on the World Seniors stage, Darren Johnson. He's a man who's playing a lot of darts right now.
97.
Northern Ireland Open winner last year, last October that came. 5-4 win against Nick Kenny.
81.
He's been on the scene for a long time. Looking to join his great mate Martin Turner. Just one place difference in the seedings. Do tend to travel together and practice together.
14.
The man from Mexborough on a mission. Two players unfamiliar with each other because this is their first meeting.
Danny Unicorn, 144.
Touch referee joining the party as well in Marco Meyer.
128. $55.
Solid start to the game for Denny.
16. And that's came short in the first leg. Denny
Takes the first leg in 18
Second
darts.
leg is Darren the throw first. Came on. $48. $140. $59. $79. $140.
I do like the Darren Johnson shirt. Takes a lot of inspiration from another Yorkshireman who we've seen
82.
conquer this stage, Dennis Priestley. Opting for blue and black rather than red and black.
$45. $55.
Just pushes the shoulders back. Trying to make his presence felt is Denny.
18. Danny Unicorn, 145. $58. Darren Unicorn, 129.
Could go double-double. Went the slightly more old-school route.
81. Danny Unicorn, 87.
Danny Aldi-Coulter won his game against Anthony Allen on the ball with an 81 checkout. Doesn't have to use the ball on 87.
And that's been short in the second
Much more
round.
clinical.
Danny Aldi-Coulter. Third leg, it's Danny to throw first. Came on. $140. $140. $118.
Accomplished display so far from Danny Aldi-Coulter, who
42.
hasn't played a great deal of WDF darts this year. Most notable run came at the start of the year, reaching the Dutch Open quarter-finals, losing out to Andy Bartons. who we're going to see return to the stage this evening.
123. Then you require
Make sure you set your
143.
clocks roughly between 8:30 and 9 o'clock for his game with Gary Stone. Could be an absolute
97.
blockbuster. There are still tickets available if you fancy popping down to Lakeside. Last minute trip.
58. Then you require 46.
One dart for the set.
Yeah, that's came short of the
One dart
first
is all he
set.
needs.
Steady on the Colton. Second set, first leg is done on the throw first. Game on.
Just to confirm that the third round games in the men's tournament are still best of 5 sets. It's not until the quarterfinals when we go up to best of 7.
100.
Best of 9 in the semis, and then the final best of 11.
140. 57. 83. 140. 140. 140. Darren, you require 106.
He's going to get his first start at a double, Darren Johnson. And it's going to come at tops.
86. Darren, you require 64.
18 for Denny.
Denny on the court.
I think everyone thought he was going to go for 16 and tops, but decided a change of tack was needed. Hit double 18 already.
$28.
Points to his temple. Tries to find that concentration again.
$89. 62.
'Well, at this moment in time, Darren Johnson is struggling a little bit. He's still averaging 83. It's respectable, but Denny Aldi-Coulter in the low 90s. And from what we've seen this week, that's always going to be competitive. That's always going to be something that could tee up victory.
$81. 60.
Thomas Youngham's got an average of 87.8 in the win over Kai Fan Leong.
93. 100. Then you require 17.
888.
54. Darren, you require 120.
Another chance for Darren Johnson. Has to find the treble, and he does. Moves up to tops.
80. Darren, you require 16.
Still yet to register.
That's came short in the second leg.
Denny Aldicolter has won 5 straight legs at the start of this match.
Third leg is done on the field first. Game on.
Shouts have come on Darren. Crowd willing him on to win his first leg on this stage.
61.
Doesn't look like the sort of character to get particularly nervous before games or flustered. Just goes up there and throws his darts.
81.
Looks to be a bit more menace about Denny. Denny the menace.
81.
First 180 of the match.
180.
It's no real surprise to see Denny get it.
100. 60. 46. 60. 57. Denny, you require 120.
Comes up short on the treble. Darren Johnson missed tops for a 120. Denny's not going to get that far.
60. Darren, you require 156. 100. Denny, you require 60.
For a 2-set lead for 6 straight legs.
20. Darren, you require 56.
Darren has to take this, surely. Surely.
Yeah,
And he
this team
does.
sold in the third leg. Darren Johnson. Fourth leg, it's Denny
Relief
the
for
field
Darren
first.
Johnson.
Game on.
It's just a hold, but finally he will feel like he's in this game.
58. 58. 100. 125. 59. 64.
Houdini act with the last dart.
43. Danny, you require 150. 40. 41.
It's the bare minimum to leave a finish.
You require 110.
13 or 17. Double 18 for Denny Aldecolter.
Yeah, it has been short.
110 finish. And the Dutchman is threatening to run away with this. The Darren Johnson Lakeside debut is turning into a nightmare. He's won only one of the 7 legs we have had so far. He has barely had any chances at the outer ring. Aldecolter, clinical. He'll be happy with how he's played. He is 2 sets up on Darren Johnson. Darren Johnson has got a big job on his hands, because Denny Aldi-Coulter has run away with this match so far, playing to a very similar standard to how he played against Anthony Allen in round 1, averaging 86. Darren is sub 80. No getting away from the fact that he has to improve massively. The break may have done him the world of good. We will wait to see. May have just scuppered the Aldi-Coulter momentum.
43. 140.
Early indications promising, but they are early.
60. 96. 45. 43. 60. 141.
This has been exactly what Darren Johnson required. Job's not yet done,
60.
but he's going to get 6 darts to tidy up 81.
41.
That's okay.
Darren, you require 40.
We'll call that creative from Denny.
No score.
We'll call that wayward from Darren.
46. 64. Darren, you require 40. 20.
He went high 5 times in a row and then dipped low. And a leg that he had in the palm of his hands. Looks like it might be being taken away from him. Oh, he's hit the double. He rushed it.
69.
And then misses the intended 15 to leave double 4.
And that's been short in the first line. Darren Johnson.
It's a leg on the board, but not one in the way that Darren Johnson would have liked.
Second leg is down the field first. Keep.
One leg in following the break, and Denny Aldi-Coulter's average has dipped by 4 points.
$85. 74. 95.
Got to go back to the 19s.
100. Derry require 132.
Every darts fan loves this shot. Darren Johnson can't follow the first bullseye.
100. Derry require 81.
12 or treble. Not single 5. I don't know if some of the call-outs from the crowd maybe put off the Dutchman then.
That's been short in the second half. Darren Johnson. Third leg.
2 legs in a row. 3 of the last 4.
$97.
If he is to win the match in this set, it's 2 holes of throw for Denny and a break. Much more gettable task than the other way round. $58. $78. $100. $140. $76. Derry required 143. For a clean sweep in the third set. 66 left, could go treble 10, could go treble 14, could go bull.
107. Derry required 117.
Should come back. Should. Might not. Nearly the biggest checkout of the week.
Derry required 36.
Misses the big fish to hold his throw. And Darren Johnson is on the scoreboard. 3 in a row in this third set.
4 sets, first leg is down the field first. Game on. $100. $140.
11 darters on for Denny. It would be the best leg of the match.
22. Denny required 81.
Darren Johnson rightly furious.
49. $99. Denny required 32. And that's been short in the first half. Denny
Alder Coulter Breaks the Johnson throw.
Danny the throw first. Game on.
Fine riposte to the Yorkshireman's perfect third set.
134.
The only opportunity Denny Aldicoulter had was the 170.
112.
Three maxes for Denny.
Danny Unicorn, 127.
Wrong side of the wire.
111.
But tied it up fantastically well.
81. Danny Unicorn, 16. And it's been short in the second round.
Double four
Denny Aldicoulter.
for Denny
Third
Aldicoulter.
leg is done in the throw first. Game on.
Means he is now one leg away. On the brink of another Lakeside victory.
140.
On the brink of an all-Dutch encounter with Jelle Klaassen.
96. 46. 180.
A hat-trick of maxes.
85.
In this fourth set, and four in total. Took a real risk with that last start. Does get the treble. Would have left a bogey had he not.
80. Danny Unicorn, 125.
Treble 19.
52.
Opted again, started on the ball.
150. 98. Danny Unicorn, 73.
Could be all over for Darren Johnson in a few seconds' time.
69.
Two match darts missed.
52. $36.
Darren Johnson losing grip.
Danny Unicorn, 4.
Denny Aldicoulter gets the job done.
Danny Aldicoulter.
Darren Darren Johnson tried to respond, but it was too little, too late. It is a disappointing debut for the man from Yorkshire, but it is the Dutchman who sails through to face one of his compatriots, a former winner on this stage, Jelle Klaassen. Denny Aldecoulter made a real late burst towards the end of that game. Darren Johnson did not give himself enough opportunities. That is it for this afternoon's action, but make sure you come back and join us at 7 o'clock, where the last men's seed that we haven't seen yet, Danny Lauby, enters the stage to face Jarno Bottenberg. Thank you for joining us. We hope you come back soon.